Hey, White Rook 85. Yeah, I'm in the car for that June into July trip I was talking about earlier. My last trip. I'm heading out to pick up the mystery guest right now, and we'll stay there about a day or so, and then we're gonna head to the cabin for a little bit of fun, a little bit of checking out the area, maybe a hike here or there, maybe something else or a couple things. We shall have some fun. And now the mystery guest, I asked them, hey, what do you want to do when you're up the cabin for the first time? And they said maybe some firearm activity and sit back and drink some coffee. Sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Pretty good plan. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go shopping tomorrow, pick some food up, and I let them pick whatever they want to pick for food, and we'll have some fun up the cabin, watch some movies and sit on the deck. There's been a lot of bears around, a lot of deer, so let's see if we can find some of that, take a hike, and etc. Maybe even head down to Tony's for some pizza. So everybody stay tuned, grab that beverage of your choice, maybe a snack or two, and we'll get right into this video. Here's my special guest.
Yeah. No, you are my special guest.
I'm the special guest. Well,
yes.
You're going to my cabin, or our cabin.
Hey, it's my cabin.
Oh, it's yours. Okay.
Yes. You signed the contract while you were asleep.
Oh, I already signed that contract a while back. It's called a will. So this is Hunter. Hunter's my oldest male grandson. He's, what, 13 now?
Yes, I am.
13. So we are going to head to the cabin, have some fun, maybe do a little of this, a little of that, and take a hike and cook some food. And what are we going to do? Drink some coffee?
Yeah, drink coffee. Sounds pretty good to me.
Have some breakfast and do all kinds of stuff. So I'm here for a couple days visiting with Hunter and the family here, my daughter, and then we'll head to the cabin. So you'll probably skip this part and see us in the car on Monday morning. It's Saturday afternoon now. I just drove out. I left at 4:35 this morning. I got here about 3:15. So it's a little bit of a hike. I didn't look at the mile. I forgot the miles, but it was 600-ish. And then we'll have another 300 miles or 400 or whatever it is to the cabin. And then Hunter's going to come home with Mrs. Rook and myself and stay at our house for a while, right?
Yeah.
Have some fun there and do.
And then you will legally agree to give me your house.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. So you'll see how you like Delaware though first. So
I've been there before.
Yeah, one time.
True.
All right, so we will see you in the car in a day and a half or so, a day and a quarter, and we'll be heading to the cabin. You know the route. We'll go up past Cleveland and into New York and then drop down into Tioga County. So we'll see you then. Well, you should know where we're at right now. Yeah, we stopped along the Southern Tier Expressway here in New York at our my favorite rest stop, I guess I should say. I think it's my favorite rest stop out of all the rest stops I've ever been to. Bucky's not included, but yeah, just a nice place to stop and catch our breath for a little bit, stretch. We've been riding since 7:30 and it's 1:26 now. So we've been going for a pretty good amount of time. We got a couple hours left. I know Hunter's anxious to get up to the cabin, so we're gonna pop back in the Jeep and do that last little bit through New York, drop down to the PA and get up that cabin. I know he's anxious. So let's get going, huh? Hey, we just arrived. Yeah, it is 4:18. We left at 7:25. So yeah, that was a pretty long trip here. That was a good long trip. How you making out? How you doing? You all right? You hanging in there?
Good enough.
Good enough? All right, well, he's good enough. He's ready to check out the cabin and see what's going on. Mike was just up this last weekend. He went on another hike with somebody, so he was just here yesterday. And so I know the cabin's going to be in great shape because it hasn't even been 24 hours, about 24 hours since he's been here. So let's get inside and we'll get all our stuff in. We'll get our bunk set up. I'll show Hunter his bunk he'll be sleeping in for 3 nights now, 4 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 nights. And again, we'll see how the temperature's doing. It doesn't feel that bad right now. 78 degrees, what the car said, pulling in. So I'll take 78 any day over 87. Hunter and I are going to get this baby opened up. So let's get some windows opened up here. Woof! Get some air in here. Get that fan going. Oops. There we go. We got it all opened up now. And we got 86. So it was 87. It's 86. And we got the windows open. We got the fan on here. And the generator's charging a little. Probably have to run the generator tonight, which is fine. The regular real generator. We got Hunter, and he kind of said it's kind of funny to probably finally see the cabin in person, and after seeing all the videos. So now he's finally here. Yeah, everything is in. We're all set up. Hunter's got his bunk all set. I got my bunk set. Back to sheets and pillowcase and everything. Not a sleeping bag since the mice situation is taken care of. I did set the generator up out there. Didn't turn it on yet, of course, but have the generator set. And there's a big mouse house in there, but tell you the truth, I don't quite care as much. And once that generator starts running, he's either going to get out of there, or you know what else is going to happen. So we're just going to sit back for a few minutes, just relax, maybe have a drink or something, and then going to start some pork chops and salad for tonight. Nice easy dinner. The old carpenter bee trap. This is going to be in the links. So you can see there's a couple, 3 carpenter bees, boing, dead. These are invaluable up here because you know what carpenter bees can do. It's down to 83 in the cabin, which is getting tolerable. It's 78 out, and I'm hoping I'll have to check the temp and see what it's going down to tonight. But so far so good. So we're going to sit out here for 15 minutes or so, and then we'll get the grill going. The chop's on. It's late. I got a phone call. It delayed me a little bit. 6:30. I'm not used to eating at 6:30. I'm an old man. But we got some chops on. Some nice looking ones. There they are. I'll just turn them a little bit. Get some hash marks on them. Yeah, that's done. Done. All right, we're in good shape here. Time to plate these babies up, let them rest for a couple minutes while I'm getting the salad going. Well, we're ready for dinner. It was a long ride, and we were here, relaxed a little bit, got that grill out, and got some good pork chops going, some nice salad, a little simple meal. I'll tell you what, let's gobble this down and we'll catch you on the deck for a little conversation. It is pretty nice out here. It's, I mean, you can actually even feel some cool on these chairs, which is a welcome relief. Unfortunately, I thought we were going to get away with being able to be up here. But what happened, we're going to get the hot spell, and then after I go home, it's going to cool down again. We're Hunter and I. Hunter's coming to my house for a little bit. Gonna do a little visit there with Poppie and Nana. And we'll have some fun there, and then we'll end up taking them home at some point. But just sitting out here on the deck, we're gonna sit here for just a little bit. I'm gonna sip some beer here with some non-alcoholic beer, I should say, Corona. That's one of the good ones. The Corona, it's not that bad from the regular Corona. Hunter and I'll sit here, and who knows, the bear has been around a lot. So I'll tell you what, let's throw a couple bear pictures in here. He's been around a lot, and I have a feeling he's going to be in again. Mike was just up here last weekend, and here's a pic of one right behind somebody's truck checking it out. Well, they weren't here. He was off on the hike. They were checking it out. So I have a couple nice ones. There's at least 3 decent ones up here. 2 small ones and 1, I would say, very nice one. Not a bear hunter, but a very nice bear. 30, so sit here for a few. Go in and probably catch 1 movie. And then head to nice hit the sheets for tonight. And after a long drive like that, it's going to feel good. Get up in the morning, gonna make some coffee, and we'll have a little bit. I'm gonna try to get up a little earlier and Hunter, get that coffee going. We'll have some coffee, get some things together, and then we'll head over Barbour Rock over that way. So we'll do that in the morning, then we'll come back and we'll have a nice breakfast. We got some fresh eggs from Hunter's house, from your chickens, right? We got fresh eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Got some bacon, we got some hash browns, so that'll be dinner or breakfast tomorrow.
Dinner.
Dinner, yeah. After we come back, and we'll go ahead and have that, and then we'll get into a few things here or there, chat a little bit more, and head in and watch some movie tonight. I gave Hunter the stack to take a look at. He looked at a couple, and we'll pick one out, right?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I'll tell you what, we'll catch you in the morning. Morning, how you doing today? That was a pretty good night's sleep last night. I got down to about 72, 73 in the cabin, 68 out right now, which is not bad. But of course we're getting warm today, so it's not even 8 o'clock yet. Hunter's over there enjoying some coffee. I got some coffee going here too, and well, we're gonna head over to Barbour Rock over there in Colton Point State Park. Nice slurp of the coffee as usual. But yeah, it was pretty good. Hunter and I, he watched a 50-year-old movie, 007 Goldfinger. First time he ever saw the movie. And he thought some parts were good and some parts, of course, I guess the special effects these days are not quite the same, or the special effects these days are not quite the same as those. So
they're pathetic.
Yeah, so wow, it was 50 years ago. So but it was interesting, and I know we have some of the newer ones in there too. But well, I think maybe we might catch something different tonight. Maybe a Western, or maybe Terminator. He hasn't seen the original Terminator. Just think it'll be like, oh, well, I saw that 27 times. So it'll be like, oh, he hasn't seen it once. He's got all these movies to catch up on. So that's what we'll be doing. But we'll head over. We'll check out the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. I'm hoping we can get over there before a lot of people get there, and there won't be any issues. So, well, glad you had a good one, and it's going to get warm again today. We're going to have to try to keep this place a little cool. We're going to come back, we're going to have some breakfast, and I think we'll get the AC out, but you'll see that in a bit. Hey, Hunter and I are over here. We parked in the same spot I was over in the Tony Elkiner Pavilion over here. And Tony, I got a reply that you were a great husband and father, and we mourn your loss, that's for sure. We're coming up on 4th of July here, and we thank you for your service. And every time I come here, I'm going to be thanking you for your service. And again, you're a great husband and father. Tony, you sacrificed for the country. And, we're indebted to you, that's for sure. Hunter and I are going to take the trail this time. We're going to head over to Barbour Rock. Hunter hasn't been there before, of course. I don't think he's even been to Pennsylvania before. Yeah, there's Hunter. And here we are in the Barbour Rock Trail, 1 mile trail. I think it's a half out and back. So, and done by the Conservation Corps in 1978. And they created this and then did a little bit more in 2003. I think we need to do more of that in this country and get our parks back to where they should be. So I think we're going to take the just the easy trail for now, and we'll see how the trail through the woods is once we get there. But let's head out. getting a little clearer up here, so we must be getting to our destination. Almost there. Here we are, Barbour Rock, and it looks a little bit different than the last time I was here. You've seen the endings, if you make it to my endings of the video. That's where I'm at. I'm Barbour Rock. That's when I was last time I was here, and it looks a little bit different than when I was here the last time. So Hunter of course had to go down there close to the edge. It's a little windy. I didn't think it was going to be quite as windy as this. I'm surprised it's this breezy today. I didn't think it was going to be. Here we are at the Barbour Rock area, and it was a nice hike out this morning. It was farther than I thought it was going to be. I think it was actually a mile coming in, a mile going back. We'll stay here a little bit, and then we're going to drive up, see a couple more of the vistas up the road a piece. There's Hunter going up in this big giant tree. I mean, I like to see if that's how old this tree is, boy. I can't tell. Okay, well, here we are over at Colton Point area that you can actually just park, walk right across the road here and come right down into the spot. No walking around. It was a mile hike out to Barbour Rock and then back, but it's an easy walk, a very easy walk. I think I checked my watch, you're only going up like 400 feet of elevation. It's nothing crazy. It was nice to be out there. I think we're going to take a ride just maybe up one more stop, and then we'll get back for some breakfast. You getting hungry?
Yes.
Okay. Now here we are, one other spot up the road just a little bit. This is very easy too. Just park up here and walk about 100 yards and you come right down to this spot. I can feel a little bit of heat blowing on us. It feels warm, like warm air blowing up on us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was talking to a gentleman and a lady at our last spot there, and when we were at Barbour Rock, that actually wasn't Barbour Rock. That was up a little bit farther. I thought it was a different spot when I was there for some reason, but there was a couple people that were camping right next to the rock. Like they had their hammocks up and they looked like they were just getting up, so I didn't want to go over in that area and bother them. But I think maybe that's, I don't think they should have done that personally. I don't know. It's the rocks there for everybody to enjoy, not just your personal campsite. So that was a little bit BS. But I should stop complaining and just enjoy the scenery out here. But I just wanted to make sure that wasn't Barbour Rock. That's why I looked a little bit different. So I guess I'll leave out the pictures of the comparison of the two, because not the same thing. We were right over in that direction, and I think we were actually up on those rocks up over there, and the drone certainly got a nice shot of the area. And again, it's not the Grand Canyon, but it's certainly a nice spot, right, Hunter? Mm-hmm. Stop back here at the field on the way home, and yeah, unfortunately grass has taken it over pretty bad. There's definitely clover in there. You could see it. That's, I mean, there's clover in there. Boy, that would really be nice to get this cut down. It would cut the grass down, and then it would also give the clover a start again. But they're still in here every day eating. I think we have a weed whacker come up and weed whack around our stump a little bit over there and put some lucky buck up. But that'll be in a day or so. Not going to do that today. But just wanted to stop up, see what it looked like. But yeah, definitely grass. I mean, we're talking 12 to 18 inches high now, that's for sure. So not what I wanted to see, but kind of expected it, that's for sure. Loaded up on ice, had to go into town, get some ice, a little gas. And we got some breakfast going. Even though it's lunch, we'll have a little brunch right now. Here we go. Bacon. Gonna throw some hash browns in there. Hunter and I'll have a good breakfast. So it's a nice little adventure this morning over at Colton Point and Tioga State Forest. And tomorrow will be another adventure. And, whatever else we end up doing. So let's get this breakfast going. Oh, I'm hungry. Yeah, just about finished up. Get those eggs flipped. Bacon's done. Hash browns are about done. We're looking good. Well, that Hummy here, that's the old air conditioner going. That was Sean's from his old place. But it's blowing some nice cool air out of there. It actually feels pretty good. We'll do a little check over here. 82 in, 82 out. And the humidity right now 66. So we'll come back in a little while. We're going to go out and do some things. I have these ear muffs so you know. And our generator, solar generator. Well, it's got about 300 coming in, 280 and 500 going out. So we're losing a good 250 there. Hey, if we have to, we'll go ahead and pop the generator on. That'll certainly be able to handle that 500 with no problem whatsoever. So I think it's going to make it nice and cool in here, take out the humidity. And I think for the next couple of days, Hunter and I are going to be in good shape, right? Good shape. We had a good time today and came back and did some flinking. And I know he had a good time. And unfortunately, I can't show that, but I think you get the idea of what we were doing. He's in there now just relaxing, doing a little video game stuff, which is fine. We're just taking it easy. It feels pretty good in the cabin. The temperature really is not going down, but the humidity is going way down. And when I think I said 66, 64, now it's like 55. So the humidity is down. It makes it feel pretty good in there. Oh, this cabin sign right here. I did the sign last time or the time before, and now I'm going to take this cabin sign off that rusted. I bought a new one. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. I think I'm just going to kind of put it like this, center it right there. We're just having fun and hey, just spending time together with my grandson, which is nice. So let's get this thing off of here. Screwdriver. Got this, I think, when the Wellsboro Diner, I think, had this, and I think that's where Senior got it. I think these nails, no, I'm not going to be able to use them. I'll go back in and find some screws. Sorry, Yance, not happening. Let's go ahead and put this in the shed for now, and go find some screws. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It kind of matches, and it already looks a little rustic. I don't know how long it's going to hold up for. Probably not as long as that one, because Senior put that up. That was a while ago. If I remember, that was probably 2008 or so. So that was up there for a good 18, 19 years. Don't know if this is going to last that long or not, but something different. Welcome you to the camp. Welcome to Camp Go Time. So welcome. We'll get some chicken going in a few. If you like some boneless, skinless chicken thighs with a little ranch breadcrumbs, that sounds pretty good to me. A little broccoli, sounds like a good dinner. we'll get that going in a little bit. It's getting on 4:30 now. An old 250th anniversary. Have something for the Blue Pot Cafe. So probably see that tomorrow or Thursday, one of them days. But nice to see Old Glory flying out there. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I have two flagpoles. I put the one in the back, and then I ended up putting one in the front. One in the front, I got the Bennington flag, which looks pretty nice. Don't know how traditional it is, or how, I should say, historic it is, but it looks nice, and it kind of fits with what we're looking for. And in the back, we have the Betsy Ross flag. So, happy birthday to the USA, 250 years. I remember the 200 years. I was around for that one. 1976. Graduated high school a year before. Date myself as usual. Oh yeah. I think that's enough for two guys. Maybe 3, 4. Got a lot of buzzing in the background. That's the air conditioner and the generator out there. Well, here we are. We got our chicken, we got our broccoli. Maybe if we feel like some canned peaches for dessert.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Then again, maybe not.
True. You want to just start with one?
Yes.
It'll be here. You can grab as many as you want. I guess that's about it for now. Like, we're gonna gobble some of this chicken. We'll see if we have any leftovers, which wouldn't be bad. But we'll go ahead and eat and catch you maybe out on the deck or something later. Well, Hunter and I are out on the deck this evening. It was pretty nice. We just sat here and actually just talked a little bit for a good 20 minutes about different things, the cabin, bears and deer and different things that are going on. Just having a nice conversation. Nice to just have a visit with them and talk about different stuff. I guess because I don't get to see him as much as maybe some other people get to see their grandkids, just because he's about 11 hours away, 10 hours away. So it's a little bit, it's not like we can just pop over and have dinner and then go home. So it's an adventure when we have to go out there. So it's nice to just sit back and talk to them about different things. So we were going to sit out here a little bit longer, but it's just the bugs are starting to bug us, and the humidity once you get back in the cabin. Again, the temperature of the cabin didn't fall a lot today, but the humidity came way down. It's into the low 50s now, from that mid 60 range into the 50 range. So that's like 15 points of humidity down, and that's what's making the difference in there. So we're going to go in and we'll watch a couple YouTube videos. Hunter wants to watch one of a couple different ones that I had for their old. They're probably 15 years old, and we'll go watch them, and then we'll go ahead and check out a Western. Tonight we're going to watch John Wayne in El Dorado. Robert Mitchum is in that. James Caan is in that. Let me see. Ed Asner is in it. A couple other people, if you're old enough, you know the names. But that was a movie that I saw in the movie theater in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, where my grandparents lived. I think it was a dime, and my brother and I saw it, and then we ended up staying, and they ran it again, and we stayed and watched it twice. So I remember that movie from way back in the day, and I've mentioned El Dorado in a few videos, so we're going to check that out tonight. Hunter has not seen it. It should keep his interest going. It's one of those movies. It'll be good. A lot of little shooting here or there, so fun stuff, and so we'll go in and check that out. So we'll catch you in the morning. Gonna have breakfast, then we're gonna go out on our adventure, and then we'll come back and do a few more things. So we'll catch you in the morning. And you don't need that extra blanket tonight, that's for sure, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Hey, morning. How's it going today? Yeah, pretty good sleep last night, right? We'll always sleep better the second night, don't you? Well, it's going to be a warm day today. We're at about 11 or so right now. 77 in the cabin, 73 outside, but very, very humid outside. It's like 90% humidity. We did have some showers last night. And, yeah, of course, that raised the humidity even more. In here, it's about 67 on the humidity, so it's definitely better. So the 77 feels better than the 73. Hunter and I were out on the deck looking at a few things this morning, and yeah, it still feels better in the cabin. I'm probably gonna go ahead and fire the AC up just for an hour or so, and before we leave, and then come back, we'll get the generator going. We'll have that AC pumping again today, because it's supposed to get it into the 90s, which is very warm for up here. And again, you usually don't get that until, you know, into July and August, but hey, that's how it goes. We'll deal with it. You got the bacon cooking. The hash browns are just about done. I'll go ahead and throw the eggs on in a few minutes. We'll have some breakfast. Like I say, get that AC going, and then we'll take off. You'll see what's going to go on. So let me know how you want your eggs. Sunny side up, over easy, scrambled. Let me know. Yeah, pretty nice buck along the trail there. So yeah, we're taking an hour horseback ride. I think that's probably the longest that Hunter's ever been on a horse, and that's one of the reasons we watched that Western last night. Good old El Dorado. Hunter really enjoyed it, that's for sure. He thought it had some funny moments, and he loves those lever action rifles. So I know that next time I'll make sure that I have some up here with me so we can shoot some of them.
Not many people have the old landline around. We do.
Yeah. No, well, we got a lot of Amish down there, so there's some. Up the horse ride, we had a good time. Hunter enjoyed it, that's for sure. So did I. Been a long time since I've been on a horse. So here we are, Stony Fork Country Store. You know why we're stopping here. Iced tea, ice, and whoopie pies. Yeah, they got the old gas lamps here. These are like gas, like propane type lamp. They stay lit all the time. They're always on. Looks nice in the morning when you come through and it's dark. Gonna go ahead and put some. We got some. What is that? Trophy rock. It's the ground up style Trophy rock. Gonna put that out and just have a little bit of Lucky Buck that I'm gonna use as a topper. I'm gonna put about 15 pounds of the Trophy, and then there's probably only about 5 pounds left in there, so about 2.5 pounds of Lucky Buck as a topper. In here you can see we have a weed whacker, and I'm just gonna cut just some of the area right around the stump, but that's about it. I am not weed whacking this entire field. We had a lawnmower up here a while back, one of my old ones. It's just a straight push mower, and cleaning the shed out one time, and I brought it down to Goodwill. I should have kept it up here. We probably could have used it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick, and we'll show you the results. Like I said, it's not going to be much unless that weed whacker really tears it up. I got to get out of these long pants there, I tell you. Phew. But it didn't take me too long to cut this. So I will dump about 15 pounds of the Trophy rock and then put a little Lucky Buck topper on. Do the same in the mineral pit. Now there we go. Trophy rock, little Lucky Buck topper, right on the old stump there. Oh, yeah, they'll be in here. Camera's right over there. Let's see if I can find a stick. Some of those berries are starting to make that camera get some false flashes. A couple of these things right here. See if I can find one of them sticks. Better be able to find a stick in the woods. At this point, it's dinner time. I got a couple steaks on the grill, a couple of ribeyes, and some French cut green beans with some red peppers and something else in there. So that'll be good for dinner. Looking forward to it. And then when it cools down a little bit, we'll get outside. We'll do a couple fun things. So almost time for dinner here, but it's hot today, and it's hot in the cabin. It's really too much. I know Hunter's looking forward to being here, and I think if I was by myself, I probably would have thrown in the towel and said I'm gonna head home for a nice shower. But you know, I don't want to take that away from him yet. As long as he's happy, I'm happy. Our steaks cooking away. They're just about done. I'm going to put them on the platter here and go ahead and rest them for a few minutes. Let those beans finish up, and we'll be eating soon. Hey, here's my indulgence for the trip. A couple fingers of Blanton's, which I'm going to enjoy. So we had a good afternoon. It was quiet just because of the heat, but we had some fun. Had that great dinner. Hunter just went right through that steak and beans, and I know we have a whoopie pie for a little bit later this evening. We'll probably get into the whoopie pies. Nice carb coma to go to bed with. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my Blantons here, and we're going to get into a little Arnie with Terminator. He hasn't seen that, so it's tough for me to pick out what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. You know, Terminator, you know, a couple scenes, maybe a little bit of nudity here or there, but I think he can handle it. But yeah, I know he knows that it's make-believe. It's the movies, so I don't have an issue there as far as him thinking it's real and that's what you do and all that kind of stuff. So I know that's not a problem with him. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. So I'm gonna just kick back. Well, we might shoot a couple fireworks off or something this evening as it gets a little dimmer out here, and then, like I said, we'll get into the Terminator. Tomorrow's supposed to be even warmer here, so we'll mess around a little bit in the morning. I got a couple things to do in the cabin. I got a couple signs to put up, something to remind Hunter that he was here, and then, you know, if he sees it in the video, I'll be like, okay, I remember that sign going up, and you did it for me. We'll see you tomorrow. So it's just fun like that. And then tomorrow afternoon with the heat, I might maybe get a shower, or, you know, with the old shower bags, and then we'll be heading into town to Tony's. So Tony fired air conditioning up, and if you're ever in town, Tony's is the spot to go for pizza. Don't go anywhere else. There is a couple half decent ones, but Tony's is the place to go. So with that, a little fireworks in the background. That definitely was not a firearm, that was fireworks. And so somebody's enjoying the 250th celebration, which will get even more intense as the days go on. We're at July 1st right now, right? Yeah, July 1st. So a couple days to go, and they'll be firing off all over the place. So everybody have a good one. Enjoy your toast. Cheers. And we'll catch you in the morning. Hey, morning. How you doing today? Hopefully it wasn't too hot in there for you last night. A little warm at 80 degrees in there. I'll tell you, I'm not used to sleeping like that. I don't think most of you are used to sleeping like that. And those of you are, hey, I commend you for being able to handle that. It was a little uncomfortable at times, and then it cooled down, and I actually pulled the sheet over, and it was good to go for the evening. So out here a little bit after breakfast. Hey, take a look at this. I had some sausages and eggs frying up on the flat top this morning. I used one of the hot dog buns as a little toast, and Hunter and I enjoyed that breakfast. So we are just going to do some plinking here this morning. Well, it's still in the 70s, but it's just starting to tip into the 80-degree mark now. So we want to do some outdoor activities now, and then we have some inside stuff to do. We got a couple signs to hang up, like I mentioned yesterday. I wanted to commemorate Hunter being here, and he may, if he's not too camera shy, he can explain why he likes that sign, and it kind of goes along with him. It actually was it's pretty fitting for him. I have that coin. We'll do the coin. Like I said, some inside stuff today. Just because it's going to be miserable out here, about 93 degrees supposedly now. Maybe being up 2,000 feet, it might be instead of 93, it might be 89 or 91. But it's still going to be kind of miserable. But we're going to do that, and then I think I asked him if he wanted to be a little bit of movie time today, since we're going to have to kind of hang in the cabin. And I suggested maybe Terminator 2 to continue on with watching Terminator last night. Again, he enjoyed the movie and thought it was pretty interesting, and so even the parts where I thought you could tell the difference between a character and a dummy, but he didn't even mention that. So it looked pretty. It was fun time just watching him and his kind of reaction to something that's you know, it's been around for 30 plus years, or 40. I don't even know if it's 40 at this point. It probably is. So just sipping some coffee while I can here. Then I'll go ahead and switch to some water, most likely. I think that's all I have, water and no alcohol beer, but I'll probably switch to some water. And like I said, we'll do a few outdoor things here, then catch that indoor stuff. So get ready for a hot one, that's for sure.
Here's a sign Poppy gave me as a memento of me coming to the cabin for the first time. It says Black Cat Coffee because I like cats and I like coffee. We have 5 cats at home and I like coffee even though I might be 13.
Yeah, here's the sign. It's up over here in the blue pot. And when Hunter sees that, he'll remember, hey, that's from my visit up there. Yeah, I know there's a lot of hum in the background again, but sorry about that. But here's a coin that I got to put up in the blue pot, and this is one that I bought. And again, this is like when you buy one of those saws or something like that, and I get a 50 cents commission for you buying something off of Amazon. This is the kind of stuff that I do. I bought this coin, and it's the commemorative coin for the 250th birthday of the United States, 1776 to 2026. Let's take a quick look. It's pretty nice on each side. We have the United States, and then on the other side, the Latin, it means from many, one. And you probably noticed that on some of your coins also. And it's a good saying to have that, from many voices, one for America. There it is up there, looking good with the flag, and Uncle Sam over there. Hunter and I are headed in town. Gotta go to Tony's. So Hunter and I are headed to Tony's. Down through Wellsboro, they got all the flags out. And we're only a block away now. Hey, we're here at Tony's. Let's see if he's in there. Let's go in and get some air conditioning.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey Tony, I'm gonna stick the camera in your face again. Give you some publicity here.
Good?
Yeah, pretty good. Trying to stay as cool as we can.
Yeah, it's a little warm, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit on the warm side. How's it going here? Pretty
warm.
Good? Warm too, yeah.
Warm,
not like a
good.
500-degree pizza oven you gotta stand next to, right?
Yeah, oh, it's 1,000 degrees up
Oh,
here.
1,000 degrees, okay.
Yeah.
That was only half right.
Especially when you stick your head in it.
Yep, yeah, I got my grandson up
I
today.
see that. I'm like, what's the rest of the crew?
Oh, no, I went out to Michigan and picked him up. That's where
Did
he
you?
lives.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to say hi and make sure I get you on the air a
Thank you
little
very
bit.
much.
Good thing.
Yeah.
You have a good one. Try to have a good summer. Just heading back from Tony's. Have a little leftovers with us. Maybe we may have some later. Maybe we might have some tomorrow when we get back. So this will be our last day up the cabin, our last hot day, and heading back home where it's even hotter. But the air conditioner works a little bit better than that thing that we got going up there, right?
Almost certainly.
Most certainly is right. So we appreciate you coming along. Hunter and I's trip up to the cabin, his first one. I think he had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I did.
And I know I did. And who knows? We'll may see some more of these in the future. That's for sure. If we can swing the logistics of 8.5 hours to his house, we'll see. So again, appreciate you coming along. I'm White Rock 85, Tom, or Poppie in this case, and we got Hunter over there. We'll catch you next time.